Future electric vehicles, the EVs you'll soon be able to buy. These EVs aren't for sale yet, but are in various stages from concept to production, and perhaps a few may never see the light of day. By Caleb Miller, updated March 26, 2025. Electric cars are no longer a futuristic dream. They're becoming a fast-approaching reality. From high-end luxury sedans to affordable hatchbacks and wild concepts that push the limits of design, the next wave of EVs is coming, and it's electrifying. In this video, we'll dive into the most exciting electric vehicles you can't buy just yet, but soon will. So buckle up, the future of driving starts now. Acura RSX, expected early 2026. Acura's first EV, the ZZX, is built on the bones of the Chevrolet Blazer EV. But Acura's next electric crossover will roll on a new electric architecture developed by parent company Honda. The new SUV will also revive the RSX name from the early 2000s and wear a sloping roofline for a coupe-like profile. The RSX platform will be shared with Honda's 0 Series EVs, and the RSX will also be the first vehicle to use Honda's new operating system, ASIMO OS. The SUV will be built at Honda's new facility in Ohio and will launch in late 2025. A FIA 1 expected 2026. Honda has partnered up with Sony, yes, the same folks responsible for the PlayStation, for a new brand called Afeela. Its first model, the not-so-creatively named Afeela 1, is set to arrive in 2026. The sedan's focus is technology, packing an array of screens across the dashboard and a suite of 40 sensors that feed a Level 2+ driver assistance system. The Afeela 1 will come with all-wheel drive thanks to a pair of 241 electric motors, and Afeela is aiming for a range of 300 miles. Sales will initially be restricted to California, and the only model offered in 2026 will be the $102,900 signature trim, with the $89,900 Origin trim arriving in 2027. Alfa Romeo Giulia EV, expected 2027. Alfa Romeo has confirmed that the gas-powered Giulia, seen above, will be revamped in the coming years with an electric powertrain. We expect the base version will make around 350 horsepower, while the Veloce will produce closer to 800 horsepower. The top-of-the-line Giulia will continue to carry the historic Quadrifoglio name and should make upward of 1,000 horsepower. The new Giulia will be produced on the Stellantis Group's STLA Large platform, with 800-volt ultra-rapid charging and a range of up to 500 miles. Recent rumors suggest the Giulia, like the 2025 Dodge Charger, will also be offered with combustion engines. Alfa Romeo Stelvio EV, expected 2026. Before the next generation Giulia arrives, Alfa Romeo will launch a new Stelvio. Like Alfa's upcoming sedan, the Stelvio will ride on the STLA Large platform and come with both electric and internal combustion powertrains. The electric SUV is expected to arrive first, going on sale at some point in 2025. Alpine EVs, expected 2027. Alpine, the French subsidiary of Renault, known for lightweight sports cars, plans to enter the US market later this decade with a lineup of EVs. The charge will be spearheaded by the compact A390, sharing a platform with the Nissan Ariya and expected in 2027, along with a more wagon-like A490. A concept for the A390 revealed in 2024 shows sharp styling and a sloping roofline, and the crossover will feature a tri-motor setup. Alpine also intends to have an electric successor to its A110 coupe as a flagship model, while the A310, set to arrive in 2028, will battle the Porsche Taycan. Audi A6 e-tron, expected summer 2025. The Audi A6 e-tron will finally arrive in 2025 with aerodynamic bodywork and an array of powertrains. The base model sends 362 up to the rear wheels and is joined by a 422 up all-wheel drive variant and a 543 PS6 e-tron. The latter will zip to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. A 94.4 kWh battery should provide around 350 miles of range, while the PPE platform's 800-volt architecture allows for rapid charging at up to 270 kilowatts. Inside, a curved panel houses a 14.5-inch infotainment screen and an 11.9-inch digital gauge cluster, while the passenger can play games or watch videos on an optional 14.5-inch display. Sales kick off in the spring of next year, with prices starting around $70,000. Bentley EV SUV expected 2027. Bentley's first EV will be revealed in 2026, and the luxury automaker is calling it a luxury urban SUV that will slot below the gas-powered Bentayga in the luxury automaker's lineup. Although Bentley calls the EV compact, the new model will still carry imposing proportions, measuring up to 197 inches long. Few details are known about the electric SUV, but it may use the same platform as the upcoming Porsche Cayenne EV. Sales of the Bentley EV should kick off for the 2027 model year. BMW 3 Series EV expected 2026. The unique-looking new class concept revealed in 2023 is expected to preview a future electric iteration of the iconic, long-running BMW 3 Series. The concept debuted a new design language that should spread across the lineup with a funky evolution of the classic kidney grille. The concept uses experimental e-ink technology, similar to what you'd find on an e-reader tablet, on the window trim that lights up as you approach the car. The simplistic cabin has a full-width screen spanning the dashboard. The car will be built on BMW's next-generation EV platform, which promises range improvements of up to 30% versus current models. The production version will likely arrive by 2026. Buick Electra E5 expected 2026. Buick revived the nameplate of the 18-foot-long steel sled from 1959 for its new all-electric SUV that's already been on sale in China. The Electra E5 uses GM's Ultium battery platform and is roughly the same size as a Chevy Blazer. An investigation into trademarks may have revealed Buick's future lineup, with filings for Electra E1 through E9. While Buick had originally planned to reveal its first EV in 2024, the vehicle has now been delayed, with the Electra E5's arrival possibly hampered by tariffs on Chinese-built EVs. It's unclear how this change in plans will affect Buick's hopes to put its Tri-Shield logo atop a fully electric lineup by 2030. Cadillac Celestiq EV expected 2025. Cadillac wants to return to the days when the company could call itself the standard of the world without getting scoffed at. At least that's the plan with the upcoming Celestiq, an extravagant EV that will be built by hand and cost upward of $300,000. That price puts it out of reach for all but the wealthiest people, but Cadillac envisions the Celestiq as aspirational rather than attainable. For the 1% who can afford one of these avant-garde 600 electric hatchbacks, each example can be uniquely tailored to the customer's whims. Will it be enough to vault GM's luxury brand into the discussion with Bentley and Rolls-Royce? Production of the Celestiq has begun, but it's unclear when deliveries will start. Chevrolet Corvette EV and SUV expected 2025. The Corvette cinematic universe is about to plunge into a phase so wild that Marvel might start taking notes. Chevrolet has already confirmed that a fully electric Corvette is coming soon. Sooner than we might think, since the E-Ray hybrid that recently broke cover was slated to make its debut first. The Corvette EV will use the same Ultium battery platform as other new GM EVs, and considering the General can get a 50 trillion-ton Hummer EV to reach 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds, we have high hopes for the Corvette EV. Chevrolet Bolt EV expected 2025. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or in the case of the Chevy Bolt, what does kill you makes you stronger. At least that's the outlook of General Motors CEO, who confirmed the little EV's revival in July. The Bolt will return for a second generation, and Chevrolet promised that the electric hatchback will continue to be a tech-centric, affordable option. We know the next-gen Bolt will ride on the Ultium platform, and it should arrive for the 2025 model year. We don't know specifics yet, but we're sure the new version will exceed the current Bolt's EPA-estimated 259-mile range. Chrysler EV crossover expected 2025. With the success of the Ford Mustang Mach-E in its crosshairs, Chrysler has confirmed an electric crossover is arriving for 2025. The automaker also said that the upcoming EV will differ from the Airflow concept, pictured here. Rumors suggest a 400-mile driving range and level 3 autonomous driving capability. And we think the electric crossover will be closely related to the upcoming Jeep Wagoneer S Chrysler, which currently offers the Pacifica minivan, has announced plans to go fully electric by 2028, and may later add an electric sedan based on the Halcyon concept. Ferrari EV expected late 2025. Ferrari is reportedly readying its first fully electric car, which is expected to debut late next year. Ferrari's boss confirmed that prototype testing has already begun, and spy shots show a low-riding but crossover-like profile. Not much else is known at the moment, but if the SF90 plug-in hybrid pictured here is any indication, the Ferrari EV will likely be incredibly expensive and immensely quick. From the revival of iconic nameplates like the RSX and Corvette to bold newcomers like the Afeela One and Ferrari's first EV, the electric vehicle market is gearing up for a major revolution. Which of these upcoming EVs are you most excited to see on the road? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next journey into the future of mobility. Until then, stay charged and drive safe.